Hello my fellow gamers, Life's a Game back here right now. We're going to be running some Final Fantasy 15, but with this video, unlike my previous video, we're going to be running it on high this time. So I want you guys to be able to see that. Hold on, let me go ahead and get this display back to full screen. I don't know why it turned off. Oh, whoopsie whoops. I think I might know what it is. Okay, there you go. My bad. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let me go ahead and show you guys the settings just to make sure that you know that it is on high. And I'm going to be running this with a GTX 980m, of course. And I'm going to be showing you guys that this game can run on high. However, Nvidia Hairworks and Nvidia Turf Effects will be off because when I turn those on, the frames per second do tend to definitely dip. And I totally do not want to be dealing with that. And I just want to be able to show you guys that the game still looks very, very gorgeous on high, and the GTX 980m is definitely capable of running it on that. So I'm going to be showing you guys that today. My previous video kind of showed it on average settings and standards, and showed you how on average you can kind of tweak a couple of these things on, and you can still play with decent frames per second. No lower than about, I'd say, 34-35 frames per second. But we're gonna see how high does. All right, so let's get right into it. Load game. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue right here. Have some stuff planned. Whoops. Let's go ahead and load. Yeah, so I got a couple comments of somebody asking me about the whether the GTX 980m can run this on high, and it definitely can. One of the things I did notice about this game as of recent, like how they said the frames per second drop, there could be some freezes here and there in the frames per second. Some people might get that mixed up with whether or not the game can actually run on the system, in which it can. One of the key things I noticed when I was playing this at first was that it wouldn't dip like that, but sometimes I'm noticing some dips, and it's not just native to players that have mediocre to lower end graphics cards. It's also the players that have the higher end graphics cards, as I stated in my previous video of this. So if it does dip, please don't take that for thinking that the card can't run it, because it definitely can. I've done it before when the game first came out, and when the demo first released, and it's been fine. So this is definitely, if it does dip, just know it's not a problem native to your GTX 970 or 970M or 960. It basically happens with 1080s and GTX 1080s, GTX 1070s, GTX 1080 Ti's. I've heard it all from various people. So yeah, so here the game is right now, running on high settings. Let me go ahead and turn this down a tad because I do not want this to be too loud. Okay, I think it's pretty good. It seems pretty good. You know what? Let me try and see if I can get rid of this damn cursor, because this cursor is literally in the way. Yeah, the cursor is just not moving, and I'm wondering why it's in the way. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just ignore that. What we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the full screen. We're just gonna go ahead and just ignore that. Kind of have to toggle it on and off so to keep me reminded that it's on. Okay, so there it is. I'm not sure. VSync, I don't want VSync on at all. I have G-Sync on here, so there's that. And once again, for you guys, it's on high. I put it at 120 FPS. High preset, and this time we're going to be running it without any of the Nvidia's gamework bells and whistles right here. So we're gonna be trying to see how that works. So just keep a hand. I'd be saying some weird stuff nowadays. So yeah, just keep an eye in the upper left corner of the screen, and just be sure to continuously keep watching that and looking at the frames per second, because we're hovering anywhere between low 50s right now, and this is high presets. And as you can see, the game still looks very nice, even without Nvidia's bells and whistle things on. The game still looks very nice on high, and this is showing you that the GTX 980M definitely can run this game at these settings. So why don't we just go ahead and try and see if we can get some missions going. You see right there how it kind of just froze and then it went down to 17, then came back up. I've been noticing that happening kind of here and there, and I remember some players telling me about that had like GTX 1070s.
Beautiful day.
Specifically,
Totally.
certain like people I know in forums telling me about how it would dip. So that absolutely has nothing to do with the graphics card not being able to handle this, because like I said, I played through this entire demo on high as well without any of those skips. So they said the developers hopefully will fix this, and by the real release we won't be having those dips. But let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and get some missions, shall we? Quest, let's see. Okay, so the Goblin quest, I believe I did that. Okay, so I have a plan. We're gonna do 2 fights that we didn't see in my last video. So let's go ahead and get to the first one. We're gonna fight some scorpions or Scorpios or whatever the hell. I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel. You know, I kind of should have traveled just to let you guys see the frames per second as we're driving, but you know, I'll do that on the way back, on the way to the other quests that I get. But I'm gonna show you some new fights here. Show you some crab fights. I don't know if I wouldn't say scorpions. I think they're crabs. And we're gonna go ahead and get that quest, and we're gonna go ahead and get that done.
Nice.
So I just want you guys to pay attention to the visuals of the game. Let me turn this brightness up a bit. This is running on high, of course. And just one more time going into the settings for those of you that think that I'm not running this on high. Right there, high presets. Just doesn't have any of the GameWorks technology on, which is not needed, because if I do put it on, I'm going to allow you guys to see what happens when I do put it on. Please look in the left up hand corner of the screen. And when I do toggle this stuff on, I just want you guys to see how it affects the frames per second. We're at low 50s right now, mid 50s. See, this is just Hairworks. See, it starts kind of dipping, so Hairworks can be on, but let me try and put the other one on, like how I did with my last video when I had Hairworks and Turf Effects on. You're gonna definitely see a dip. You see now? You see how it literally went from 38 down to 38? Or we're in 40s now. See, it's not even maintaining 50s anymore. It's literally like in low 40s now, mid low 40s. So that's what I mean. Which it could probably maybe somebody could play it on this with it. This is a GTX 980m, by the way, as I said. So maybe it can be played, and this is on the high settings. But I just want to be able to take that off right now so I can show you guys the how the game performs without these things on, because with them on, something could happen that I don't, I'm not really prepared for. It could, the frames per second could really dip, or something could just occur, or you could see 20, and my goal is not to have a 20 FPS while playing this. I want to be able to show you guys that this game can run on high settings with without Nvidia's GameWorks technology on, and still stay above 35 frames per second, or about at 30s. So let's go ahead and go get our quest. And as you can see, the game looks very gorgeously nice. It looks very good. Noctis's hair looks nice. His friends look good. And we can look at this water. It looks really nice. This is the high settings. This is the second highest settings of the game, I believe, or maybe third if you count 4K. But yeah, just gives you just like a little bit of a viewpoint on how the game runs. So we're gonna go ahead and get that quest. We're gonna go ahead and do some battles. And we're gonna see how that runs. And again, as I said, if you see any dips happen, like it freeze for a second and then go to 17 frames per second and go back up, it's just the dips that have been happening. It's the dips that have been happening on the demo. So please do not take that to heart and think, oh, the graphics card can't run it, blah 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 blah, because that's not the case. I have played this entire demo on high with no skips, but players said that sometimes the more they've been playing this, even with GTX 1080s, as like I said, they notice those dips. So it's like a demo issue. So hopefully Square Enix has fixed it. Or they do fix it before the initial PC release on March the 6th, which is in 2 days. Lucky for us, PC gamers. So
allow me to take your order.
Let's go ahead and get this.
Here is the local lineup.
So we're gonna go ahead and fight some crabs. Some crab buckets. We're gonna go ahead and fight some of those fools. And as you can see, it's kind of in the low 40s right now for whatever reason.
Remember, safety first.
Or mid 40s. It might be because I'm around lot of people around here, or it could be, see how it just went to 17? You see how it kind of like dips sometimes? It's a demo thing, so please try not to pay too much attention to that, because I'm sure the real game won't have that in there. Because like I said, that happens for people with all graphics cards, whether they're GTX 1080 Ti's or whatever. Titans, 980 Ti, doesn't really matter. It happens, so that's not something just native to lower or mid-end graphics cards. So we're going right over to the Scorpions. We're going to see what we can do. Sorry, let me just put up the brightness on this a little bit. I guess the brightness is all the way up. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, so basically I'm showing you guys that this game can run on high with a GTX 980m, and you can stay above 40 frames per second at least. You could stay above that. Okay, let's catch our breath here for a second. So yeah, there's that, and it's just, you know, it's sitting at a solid 50. It's sitting at about a solid 50 top 40s. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go.
Clear skies with the temperature rising.
Nice.
Sort of dialogue is interesting. They say a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get into this fight right here. I mean, this is gonna be on high, guys. So we're gonna see how this frames per second do. Remember, keep your eye on the top left-hand upper corner, upper left-hand corner. And without further ado, let's get right into this. Okay, so we're fighting right now. Yeah, I'm getting a tad better at this game. A tad better. I don't have everything in my bag completely. How about I get some help? Come on, Gladiolus, help me out. So this is high. As you can see, looks like we're in the mid to lower 40s about. This is high, mind you. So let's go ahead and put a little spell on this. Let's see if I can bunch them up here. Nice. Although not that powerful of a spell, to be honest. Let's go ahead and heal myself. I'll Prompto, help me out. Yeah, these guys are pretty hard because I'm like literally like the same level as them, so it actually tends to be more of a fight. Let's go ahead and get into it with this. I like these little dual-ended swords. They're nice. Whoops. Let's go ahead and potion myself up. Yeah, this is quite a battle right here. It's always nice when I could have like a real fight, you know? That way at least I could say, oh, you know, it wasn't that easy. It's always good when it can be like an actual fight. Okay, let's try and focus on, where's this dude at? He has the most least percentage of life, so let's focus on this guy. Damn, I suck ass right now. I'm stale on this. I haven't played this in a while. Not exactly. Prompto, I wouldn't say that. More than we bargained for. It just takes a little more time. So yeah, you guys are seeing it in the mid-40s. You guys are seeing it in the mid-40s, lowest 40s. It hasn't touched 35 frames per second yet. I don't believe it has. So there's that. I just want you guys to take note of this, and it is on high, as I said. Let's get it. Nice, nice, nice attack. Let's finish that up. Damn, let me see if I could get a parry. Ah, damn it. Oh, stasis, damn it. Fuck. So as I'm showing you guys, this game definitely is playable. For a fact, it is definitely playable on high with a GTX 980m. This game is playable. So if you guys are looking to play this game on high and you have a GTX 980m, 970m about, not too bad, huh? Good grades.
Just being alive.
Ignis is interesting, man. But yeah, like I said, you saw that battle right there, and we didn't even touch 35 frames per second. And this is on high. So this is a graphical settings a step up from the last video I did, and I'm showing you that this could be played on this, and this is why as I said before, and I'll continue to restate, why a lot of like the benchmarks are bullshit. You see how it kind of dropped there? You know, it's just like a little.
Cut it out, man.
Same thing I was talking about earlier. You know, it's just a problem with the demo. So it's definitely playable on this. And I'm just showing you that a lot of the things what they say about like with the demos and whatnot, and how you know, various games that come out. Oh, you need a GTX 1070. They claim you need this, that to play it on high, just to be able to play it on high. It's like it's all bullshit basically, because I do this all the damn time. Like, and it's always the same story no matter which games come out. You never know how the game's gonna run until it's released. That's like one of the main things that I want people to understand. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the where's the shop at? Is this where the shop's at? No, what we could do is just we'll go ahead and go here.
Everything in order?
Yeah, but basically going back to what I was saying about the benchmarks and all that, you guys can't really take that stuff to heart, because a lot of times they're always hella dead wrong. Like when they say certain things can't run on stuff. I've been playing all sorts of games on ultra and on, like, you know, high settings where they're saying that, you know, you need a certain card. And, you know, a lot of people, I can back this up because I have a lot of people that say the same thing, that even have higher graphics cards than me, and even lower ones, that benchmarks can only tell you so much. Like, they can't tell you the full entire story of the game until it's released, because that's just their guesstimation on what they recommend you should have or whatever. Like, it's not solid. The only time you're gonna know something solid is when the game comes out and you see how it runs. Then you'll know what you can play it on and what you can't play it on. You see, now if I try to put this on highest settings, it'd be interesting, but I highly doubt. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to like burn my card out. And if it's this low right now, you know, like 43 frames per second about right now on high, then highest would definitely bring it down to the 30s. But 30s are still playable, like I said. So maybe I could try that out basically before I make a video on that. But yeah, you see, it's hovering at mid 40s ish, and this is on high settings. You know, I thought it sounded like a fucking broken record saying that over and over and over again, but I just want to make you guys know that the game is playable on high as well as standard. However, the thing that differs from this video as opposed to the last one is the last video was on average, but I did have Nvidia Hairworks and Turf Effects enabled, so that did allow it to pop out a bit more, maybe a bit more than this one, I'm not sure, but you guys be the judge. You could also check my other video out on my recent Final Fantasy 15 one. And basically, it was anywhere like it looks nice, and the graphical settings fell at most to like about 34 frames per second. So watching this didn't even hit 35 frames per second, not even in battle. So like, and this is on high, and you guys could take a look at the characters and see if the Hairworks and all that stuff is something that you need on, because I don't think it's something that you need to have on. But if you wanted it on and you have a GTX 980m, I'd highly recommend that you play it on standard and have that on.
Pull over a sec.
Because if you have it on standard, like, you could basically play it on that, and it would look nice, and it will stay at least the lowest it will go is 35 frames per second. So there's that. So I think I remember being right here in my other video, but yeah, just go ahead and look at the surroundings and see if anything looks off to you guys, if it looks nice. I mean, to me, it looks really, really great. The game's definitely playable all the way with this. Very demanding game, but like I said, the GTX 980m is a very powerful graphics card, especially at the time it was released. I know not nowadays doesn't seem like much, but at the time it was released, it was very strong, and it still holds up pretty damn well today with most of these demanding titles, as you're seeing right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the other quests and get another battle going here for you guys, and then we can see how the frames per second, if they hold up and continue to keep out of the 30s.
Welcome.
Such a nice game. I can't wait for this game to fully release.
Hey, you're alive.
I have kind of heard that, you know, some Chinese hackers kind of hacked it and kind of got into like the PC version, but the reason why I want this one is like I'd rather keep the one I bought is because all the DLC extra content that'll come with it will come with this one if you actually get the real game from Steam or Origin or Xbox Live or PC or, you know, Windows Store. So that's why I stuck with this instead of, like, you know, going that route, because it's just better to show the game support. I love showing the game support. And yeah, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get a bounty thing.
These are some pretty tough customers.
Now, if you guys remember from my last video, I did this one with the goblins. Mindside mischief makers. This time we're gonna do the hunter slaying herd.
Good luck to you.
Lot longer battle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into that, and we're gonna see how we do in that. And before we do go, why don't we get a bite to eat?
Whenever you're ready.
Nice. So it could boost our attack, so that can't hurt. Why don't we eat that? It looks delicious.
Coming right up.
Yum. Okay, so increase the defense by 200, increase the attack by 150. These guys got their asses coming to them. These enemies. We're gonna really take them out real quick. Not saying that I couldn't without it.
I could make this a camp.
Nice. I like how Ignis kind of like he just takes down all the recipes and basically he just like remembers foods. I wish I could cook like that, man.
Thanks for your business.
That'd be awesome, Sauce, if I could do that. Okay, so
Man, that smells good.
you don't say. Okay, so let's go ahead and go right in that direction. While it's still morning, at least.
Time. Gladio, come on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Gladio, get your ass over here. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. As you guys see, the lowest this thing has gone is like 40 frames per second, maybe 39,
Stinking
here and there.
hot.
Yeah.
So, again, GTX 980m on high. And just to check again, I know I get old, checking, the graphical settings, but just to let you guys see that it is running on high, but these things are off. So you can basically just compare my other video of me playing this on standard as opposed to me playing this on high settings and seeing which one looks better to you. If you rather play it on standard with some of the Nvidia effects on, or you'd rather play it on high with none of them on and just have a great experience as well. Because this looks damn nice. I think this will be my literal setup. I think I'm gonna play it on high like this when the game comes out. I think this will be my setup because, like I said, I mean, you see, we're at around low 50s, top 40s, but low 50s on normality. Okay, so we're gonna see how this battle's gonna go. This battle usually lasts long, but I usually do good in it. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Just drinking a bit of my drink right here. Take a little bit of that drink to the head because this is going to be quite a fight. Alright guys, keep an eye on the top left corner. I want to see how this goes, and hopefully I can get this thing done nice, quick, and easy. Let's get right into it.
What we were looking for.
How we hold up? Getting by.
Okay, so that started off fast.
Should give you a good workout, Prompto.
Got him. Exactly. Prompto knows it. Don't kill you, make you stronger. Got him. So he's down already.
Never fear. Prompto's here.
Indeed. How about you help me, Prompto? Hit these guys, man. Okay, so you're seeing what we're in the 30s. I'm kind of seeing a little bit of, I kind of saw 38. I saw 39 there for a minute. I did see it there for a second. So it sometimes does have the ability to go, it does have the ability to go within the 30s. But I'm not seeing any problems with how the game is being ran. It's being ran nicely. So this is good. I'm showing you guys that this game can be played on GTX 980m on high. And you can't play through the entire game like this. I'm 100% sure. And I'm even getting better at this. The longer I've been playing this game, the better I've gotten. Can we get a parry? Can we please get a parry? No? Nice.
My hands are getting a little clammy.
Oh, you're not running away. You're dead, man. Okay, so how about we get some fire going here, huh? Oh, I completely missed that. Talk about ass. I completely missed that. Okay, let's go ahead and use one of our normal potions. So yeah, we're in the 40s. And as I said, in the 40s, this doesn't look bad at all. Now, does it? Oh, nice parry. Nice. Doesn't get any better than that. Let me go ahead and fill some of my stuff up again.
Can't keep on like this.
Okay, let's go ahead and switch here. And why don't... Ignis, why don't you hit it? Let's go. Nice. Ah, I could have swore I parried that. Okay, so we're in the low 40s right now. Low 40s-ish. Okay, see, now it dipped. Sometimes it'll dip like that. And that's, again, that's nothing to do with the card, as I said a million times. It's just a demo, like, kind of unstable, as a lot of people have been saying on forums. 100% that would be fixed in the main game. Look at that. Look at my skills. Look at those grades. Look at those damn grades. Nice skills. Okay, so like I said, guys, you saw it right there. I mean, the game can run. We're running this on high. The game can definitely run. High settings, you know, even with the Nvidia Hairworks stuff off. I mean, don't get me wrong. I totally fucking love, very, very much love to play this on with 4K or in the high settings with 60 FPS. But, you know, not all cards are like that. Not all GTX, and not everybody has the highest, powerful graphics cards. But this is powerful enough. I'm not complaining. You know, like being able to even run it on this high. There's a lot of people that can't even run it on this. They'd be happy if they could get a solid 30 frames per second on this. So this is GTX 980m. This game can run on high. If you guys never did believe that it could or whatnot. Hold on, let me check this map. Where am I going? Let's make sure we head back. Okay, we're on the right path. I just love this game. I just can't wait for this game to release, guys. This game is just so awesome. It's just so fucking amazing. Like, allow me to get some of the visuals. This is on high. GTX 980m, so you guys know that the game definitely is capable and can run on this. So for those of you that have this card, just know that the game can run. And by the way, my card only has 4 gigabytes of VRAM and 16 gigabytes of memory, which is still a good amount. But I know there's some of you that have 8 gigabytes and whatnot, so that should help you out a lot more. 8 gigabytes of VRAM and also 24 gigabytes of space. But this laptop's it's good for me. The Asus G751 is great for me.
It's hot. Then lose the jacket.
It's great. I mean, like, I'm not complaining. I'm not in the market for a new laptop right now. The day I get another laptop or I get another, and I get laptops because I love the portability, that I'm able to just move it. Not even just bringing it out other places, just being able to move around in your house. If you want to play on the couch in your living room, or if you want to go back to your bedroom, you can just pull it around. That's what I love about, like, the laptop. So this is like the graphical settings. It's on high, and I believe that this will be my preset when the game comes out. This is what I'll be playing the game on. It just looks nice. I mean, I do love the standard and Nvidia effects toggle onward, and it does look very good, very extremely nice when those are on, but it also looks very extremely nice on high settings. So with a GTX 980m, you guys are capable of running this game anywhere between 50 to 40 frames per second constantly, even within battle, with touching at least, the lowest I've seen is about 38 frames per second while in battle. So let me go again and pick up our bounty. So those are 2 fights I didn't show you guys in the last one. Okay.
What would you like? Be careful.
And so basically with that, we're about 2 days away from the release of this game. It's gonna be very, very fun. I know I have a lot of stuff going on and whatnot as far as jobs, but I mean, just look at this. Look how nice this looks. Look how phenomenal this looks. And we're hovering around mid 40s, top 40s. So what you're gonna get is about top 40s, mid 40s, it's low 50s on a GTX 980m playing it on high. So as long as you guys know that, it was nice showing you this. I'm glad I was able to play this again. Hopefully I can show you a lot more videos when the game releases of me playing through it and having some fun. But until then, life's a game as always, guys, and I was glad to bring this to you. Please destroy that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys later on. Peace.